Okay, welcome back to Medical Student Life in Japan. This is episode 2 of season 2. It was great having Yuriko back last week to perform for our first podcast of season 2. And we've been watching and we've seen there's been several listeners, so glad to have you back as well. As always, you can leave us a comment or send us a message. There's an email address attached to the profile on our Anchor page. So if you're listening through Anchor. And we're also adding a YouTube channel by the same name, Medical Student Life in Japan. So if you search for that, you'll find the YouTube channel, hopefully. And basically, we're going to upload all of the previous podcasts, so from season 1, and any of our new content. So when you get to the YouTube channel, it's just another way to access the content. For now, we're not planning to add any video. We're keeping it as a podcast. We think that's kind of a fun format for us. But we wanted to create another chance for our audience to listen in from a different platform. And the great thing with YouTube is there's a comment section. So if you are listening through YouTube, accessing us there, you can always leave us comments. Words of encouragement are great. Also, questions or possible topics that you would like to hear about in the future podcast. So please keep an eye out for that. And I'll add maybe a note about that in the show notes for this episode. This week, we have a very special podcast. If you remember from last week, from episode 1, season 2, we talked about upcoming ideas. And one of those ideas was to interview other students. And we were lucky enough to have a 4th-year student, one of my former students for a couple of different classes, and one of my favorite students. His name is Yu. And he accepted our invitation and came in for an interview. And it's a really fun interview. And in this particular interview, it's Yuriko interviewing Yu, just the two of them. And she asks him all kinds of good questions about what he's been doing at the university and other fun topics as well. So I'm going to finish the intro here. And as soon as I finish up, we'll go right into their interview. Please enjoy. I think they did a great job. So here they are, Yuriko interviewing Yu, a 4th-year student at our university, Nara Medical University. Thanks again for listening.
Hi, hello. My name is Yuriko. Today, I will introduce my senior 4th grade year student, Mr. Yu. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Yuriko.
Today, I will interview him some questions I want to ask. So let's get started. My first question is about a club activity you joined.
Yeah. I belong to ESS club, English Speaking Society club,
Okay.
and a volunteer group of NMU.
Oh, really? You belong to 2 club activities.
Yes.
And I'm very interested in the ESS club because I want to participate in an English speech contest one of these days. So I want to know more about English speech contest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. And to be honest, I participated in speech contest when I was a 1st-year student and 2nd-year student.
Oh, really? Twice? And what topic did you speak?
When I was a 1st-year student, I talked about the sign language. Yeah. Do you know sign language?
Oh, yes, but I cannot communicate with the sign language.
Yeah, me too. It's very difficult to communicate with others by using sign language.
But you know some of these languages.
Yes, I
Okay.
can produce myself. Yeah.
Really? And how long did you speak in front of the audience?
About 7 minutes.
Oh, really? It seems very nervous for me.
At first, it was nervous. I was nervous, but yeah, gradually I'm excited. I was excited in front of audience.
And you passed the some much.
Yes, I passed the preliminary round, and I got to the goal and final round.
That's great. And did you get any prize?
Nothing.
Damn, but you're great. Okay, and I want to ask, what did you do in the 4th grade? Any exams or clerkship?
During 4th grade, we learned a lot of clinical subjects, and we passed. How many subjects? Yeah, I can't count. But
really?
yeah, very various field of clinical subject, and the main exam is CBT and OSCE. Yeah, if we can't pass them, we can't do the clinical clerkship to get clinical experience.
Okay, it seems very difficult because the CBT is needs the review from the first year student to 4th-year student.
Yeah. At first, I was also nervous, and feeling the same things. But
How long did it take for the preparation?
Preparation, it depends on the individuals, but for my case, about 4 hours.
Oh, really?
4 hours,
It's
during
short.
the summer vacation.
I see.
Yeah, but you are smart, so you can pass.
I don't know. Okay. And what will you choose your specialty as a doctor in the future?
Actually, I have not decided, but I'm interested in pediatric department.
Okay.
And neurosurgery, because during the clinical clerkship in the department of neurosurgery, the teacher was very hard. The teacher has passion to teach us, and I'm interested in the neurosurgery.
Okay. Have you already seen many surgeries?
I see. I saw a lot of surgery in the open room.
How long does it take? Does one operation take?
Yeah, it also depends on the what operation is hard.
Okay.
Easy one is it takes half minutes or
really?
1 hour if it was a easy operation. But
How is the hardest one?
Yeah,
3 or
I stand for 4 hours in the operation room to see the operation.
Oh, that's very tough.
After the operation, I felt it was tough, but during the operation, I'm excited to see what is going on the operation and the motion of the surgeon. So it was not tough during the operation.
Oh, really? I'm very curious about surgeon.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to achieve until you graduate from the college? Whatever the hobby or study or club activities.
Achievement. Mhm.
Yeah.
I would like to publish my paper until I graduate from this college, this university, because I belong to the cardiology laboratory,
Yes.
and I have a team. I have a team to study. Yeah, so it is the main problem for me to achieve.
Okay, it seems difficult. I also joined the microbiology and infectious disease research room, and my senior have already published their paper. So I will also publish my paper.
Yeah, it is the dream for the student who belong to the laboratory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can, because your microbiology laboratory has a lot of smart students, and
Yeah.
they will help you
No.
to publish your paper.
Thank you. And I heard from Mr. Michael that you like to travel abroad or in Japan. So I want to know what is your recommended places to travel.
Recommend places? Taipei.
Taipei.
Taipei was my favorite place to visit.
Really?
Yeah, because the people in the Taipei were very familiar with Japanese and kind to us. Yeah, and do you know the Tower of Taipei Ichimaru?
No, I've
No,
never
it
heard of
is a
it.
very high building. The side view from the top of the building it was really good.
Oh, really? Can you see many buildings?
Many buildings.
Okay. I was going to go to Taipei, but because of the coronavirus, I couldn't go there. But I want to go to Taipei someday.
Yeah, I recommend that.
I want to enjoy the food in Taipei.
Yeah, food is also good. Do you know the night market in Taipei?
Yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah, city night market was really good to eat. Yeah,
What did you eat?
fried chicken.
It is
Yeah.
very famous.
Taipei's fried chicken is popular in Japan and recently.
Really?
Yeah, Taiwan karaage.
Okay. Some Taiwan food are sold in Japan too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
But,
can easily try.
I recommend that you should not came to the store shop which sell shudofu.
Shudo. What is it?
You know,
No.
it smells bad.
Oh,
Really
really?
bad. Yeah,
Is it a kind of food?
food and it is rotten. Rotten? Yeah,
Animal
like not the animal food for people, but it likes it is like natto.
Oh, really?
Some very strong smell.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have to be careful of it. Okay. I asked many questions. Thank you. I was glad to talk with you. So I want to talk someday again. So
Yeah, of course. It's my
you.
pleasure to talk with you this time.
Okay. Thank you.